What's up, everybody? Alright, I'm gonna get started on our giveaway. Got my list of names. How's everyone doing? What's going on, everyone? Let's see. Ooh, we got an R. Whew! This cube, definitely need to do some customization to this. So this is, what's up, meow? So I'm getting ready to do the giveaway, and I just wanted to do it live. I figured, why not? This is going to be a giveaway cube in the upcoming, but I'm going to do some modifications to it. I'm going to magnetize this and do some other stuff, but I actually really like... Well, tonight is not a scheduled night for a live stream. I don't usually do Mondays. That's why I did last night for so long. Haven't you figured out? I have. Were you the one that commented? Because I left a comment, or I left a response to your comment. If you're the one that left that comment. So I'm putting the names right now into the random picker, the randomized chooser. We got, and I can tell you, Dreams, you are in the running. You are in my top 10. Just FYI, a little sneak preview. So keep your fingers crossed here. You have a chance to win, buddy. So how's everyone doing tonight? Nine, 7, 8. Right? I thought that might put a little pep in your step there. Let's see, we got people have some funny names. This one, Rats Are Cubing, or Rats Are Cubes. So I'm just putting in I have 10 names that I choose, and there's pretty much just the most Yeah, I'm tired. I'm not gonna be live streaming for long tonight. I just figured I was like, why not go live and announce it, and I can always still do another announcement video, a little short. But I just figured this is a good way to, fun way to do it. Um, and if you've been like, that's why. So you can dreams. You can see like if you're around and you're a big part of the channel and whatnot, you get entered into the top 10. Like that's just like a given. If you're someone that's this much of a regular, like you're definitely in the top 10. Um, and then it's just up to the random picker to pick someone. Sorry, I should have had all these already in the list. You have to make a list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yep, just 2 more. 3. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you have a good Easter and all that? Okay. Um, the tornado. So for the 500 subscribers giveaway, I've gone back and forth a lot about this, and a lot of the comments I heard was that people thought that the tornado would be a very good option. That was one of my first options, but a lot of people said that because that's been around for like over like a year now, that they prefer something more new or relevant. Um, oh man, it's always nice. It's so rough going back to school after you've been off. It's so nice to be off school. And then those 4 to 5 days always sound like so long when you're in school. But then when you have the 4 to 5 days, they always go by so fast. And you're like, dang it, now I gotta go back to school again. But man, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. And are you in the U.S. streams? I just forget. Just for if you are the winner, I want to make sure I can get it to you. Um, I know I just saw in the comments how you mentioned you might be in a different time zone, so I wasn't sure if that was like a U.S. time zone or not. I gotta say this Maylong, it feels like amazing for so, and I gotta say though, like the RS3M V5 standard, I've done like side by side comparisons. It's so similar to the Maylong. Um, Yeah, the northern. Oh, so I'm sorry, I didn't finish my thought about that. So the tornado. Oh, Tennessee. Okay, so you're in the U.S. That's all that matters. I just want to make sure that if you're eligible, so that way if you win, because that's the worst thing. I've had people win, and then I go to call them or tell them hey you won, and they're like oh I'm in China or India, and I'm like oh sorry. So yeah, well, and you gotta realize like between like doing the giveaways, even on just alone, like I've had to remember so many addresses and stuff from where people live and stuff. But yes, I do keep forgetting Tennessee. But every time you tell me, I'm like, oh, I knew that. And then it's also like I said, most of the people, a lot of the people that's when I started this channel were from not in the U.S. So it's getting like there's more and more people I have to memorize that like they actually live around me. Where before it was like no, I live in India or I live in China or I live in wherever, and so like now there's actual people that like I actually have to remember. Like I feel bad if I forget that you live in Tennessee again. But all right. But yeah, what I was gonna say was I asked some people and everyone said that they thought the V3 was just a little bit like already done. They thought that maybe we should do like the V9 or something. Welcome, Random Cuber. We're doing the giveaway announcement. I was just he had Dreams had a question for me, so I was answering that. But oh, you're not late. Tonight was an unscheduled one. Usually I just do it Sundays and Wednesdays, but I just wanted to announce the giveaway winner, so no worries. You're not late for anything. It's all good. But yeah, so like what I'm thinking is and this is where I'm gonna do another post, and when I want to hear your guys' feedback is I was actually thinking of either doing maybe like a 5x5 to celebrate 500 subscribers, or I was gonna do like a nice 3x3 that like totals $50. Um, oh, dang, 1 a.m. So it is late for you. Well, don't worry, I won't be on for hours tonight. This will be a short one, so you'll get some. We'll both get some sleep tonight, hopefully. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comments, and like I said, I'm gonna do a post about it, and you guys can comment there and whatnot. But let me know what you think. Like I said, I was thinking of doing like a 5x5. Could be like maybe the Hong or something. I was also maybe thinking of doing like a 4x4, maybe like the Vin Cube, since people really seem to like that recently. Or because there's also like a really high-end Vin. There's the ball core one. I could do like that. Um, uh, okay, well then no worries. Uh, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, over the next week or whatever, because we're gonna hit 500 pretty quick. I have a feeling, and I want to be prepared and have the giveaway ready when we get there. I don't want to keep the people waiting. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wish I could have slept in. Yeah, like exactly. Like I could absolutely do the MGC 5x5. That would be a great. Like I said, it'd be a 5x5 to go with the 500 subscribers. Yeah, I have that cube as well, and it's absolutely good. It's a great cube. So yeah, just I appreciate that feedback. Just so you know, so like I'll keep that in my stored in my memory here, and just same place I keep where that you live in Tennessee dreams. But no, I'll keep that in mind. I'll even write that down because I really am been thinking. Um, oh, cool, dude! That's actually why I got into chemistry, is because my teacher was just so cool. So I feel like science teachers are always so like. Yeah, like science teachers always have the best sense of humor, the best personalities. I don't know why that is. They seem like the most like down to earth people. They seem very like normal. Like they're not like weird or like think they're better than you because they're a teacher. Like my science teacher in college was the coolest guy ever. I mean, our college had it had like fossils, like dinosaur fossils in the main science building, and so like he'd ask for my help carrying something down for class, and I'd get to see all these rare fossils. And um, thank you, by the way. I really appreciate that. It's been a grind, and I really appreciate everyone. Um, right? They're very rational people because they're not. Yeah, it's just like it's not like English where there's like an interpretation to everything. It's literally like there's a right or wrong answer. Science is like kind of like math where it's very like finite. There's not much like to analyze. It is what it is, and I feel like that makes a very like down to earth rational teacher. Um, thank you, buddy. Um, all right, so I guess let's get into it. So the prize, this one, because it actually came on time. It's like literally actually unopened. You can see the plastic on it and everything. Last time I had to give away my personal cube because the one didn't make it here in time. So I have an actual brand new cube, and yeah, let's do our. Let's see here. Hopefully my phone. That would have been really sad if my phone died after all that. All right, you guys ready to spin here? This is a big moment. Hey, Cube Range. I'm literally just about to do our giveaway winner, so you're just in time. I just did. All right, you guys are ready? All right, I'm gonna do it. I have the names in right here. I have my randomized picker. It's a little wheel that spins and picks a name for me. So here we go. I have my top 10 in, and spin. Boom! It's spinning. It's spinning. That's right. It's spinning. So our winner is at 3LOC. It's been someone I've noticed. I do remember who that is. It's someone that was a newer, like in the last month or so. They've been a big supporter. But I'll have to announce that to them. But I just want to say I really appreciate you guys chiming in and even just showing up for all this. Just so you know, like your guys' names, I'll even post the top 10, but you guys are all in there. Like these I noticed the people that show up, and this is someone who's been in the chats and live streams and whatnot, and um, yeah, and just so you know too, like it's not like if you didn't win this week, you can't win next week or something. Like I will put the same names in. Like if you didn't win, I will absolutely put you in again next week. So just know that every week is a new week. There's a new giveaway, and you still have a 1 in 10. Essentially, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning. Especially if we're a small channel. Like if you yeah. See, and that's the one you want to win anyways. My favorite mode, so I'm really liking the 20 magnet WRMV9. I just saw that obviously they came out with that 20 magnet YS3, which it's so piqued my yellow e-cubing. We just did our announcement for our giveaway. Just FYI, it was 3 LOC. But yeah, that I'm very curious to try that 20 magnet YS3M. That has, like I said, has very much got my interest. And I'm sorry, my camera's just being a little funky. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm wondering because like with the WRM-V9 20 magnet, it makes it so fast and whatnot. And if the YS3, because it's just it was one considered to be one of my mains for a while. I really liked it. And I'm just wondering what that 20 magnet core is going to do, because the feeling on the 20 magnet V9 is so different than the feeling on the ball core UV V9. It's so much faster. I mean, I actually showed a good friend of mine who's a professional cuber, and he was like, this is too loose, and I think I need to almost lube it more, because it wasn't that it was loose, like it was literally like tighter than this. Like it was tight. Like when you opened it, it wasn't that it was loose, it was that it's just so fast. I can even go get it and compare some pieces and whatnot if you want, but like I will say I kind of like I don't know why, but I kind of like the primary internals. I like the colors too, so I don't know really if that makes any difference to anyone, but that's something I did notice, like because it's more like the Super Waylong has those primary internals. But I will say this, like if you already have the WRM-V9 ball core UV, I don't know that I'd necessarily go get the 20 magnet one, because it's a little faster, but it has a very similar like autocomplete. Like this is just the Diane Guhong, but like this one has a really pretty strong, like for not having edge repelling magnets or a lot of like the other things. This has a very strong like autocomplete on it, between having maglev and the core magnets. Like this one you can see like really, and that's like this is just like a cheaper cube I've been playing around with. The 20 magnet is just like you barely touch it and it's whoop, whoop. I mean, it's just it self-completes so nice. So it just depends, like if you really like that, because I will say I've had a couple like over rotations and whatnot, but again, I think that's me needing to get it dialed in. I think that I need to do some work with the puzzle still. Like I lubed it very light, because I've learned this lesson lately, that when I started out I kind of over lubed almost all my cubes, and now that I've gotten faster, I want all of them to be faster, and I've had to like disassemble and clean every cube. So I'm very much learning the lesson to like start with less is more when it comes to lube, and you can always add more. That's the other thing, is like where you can't really, it's a lot harder to take it out. Subtracting lube, is essentially just cleaning your cube. So like subtraction of lube is much harder than adding. Nail biting. It's funny you say that too. I was talking about how, like, so out here in Colorado, the air is extremely dry. Like your skin can get really dry and like crack. I mean, I've literally been like crippled like from cubing for days at a time, because I had a crack on my finger, and like every time I would use it, like, ow, my gosh, that hurt. And like it's funny how the littlest things like that can literally like keep you from cubing. It actually was killing me when I was trying to practice. But yeah, like the 20 magnet V9 though, I really like. I had just decided to make the Pi Cube Shop Special Edition my main, and that one I just like because it's very reliable. It's kind of like, I feel like it's a sweet spot between like the YS3 and like like that 20 magnet. The 20 magnet feels pretty out of control, where like the Pi Cube Shop, where it has the, you know, no edge repelling magnets, but it has a slightly weaker corner to core magnets. All of that, it kind of feels like a really nice sweet spot, but it's a little less. Like I said, the autocomplete is not there. It's a little more like you really got to make the turns yourself and whatnot. But I had really fallen in love with it, as far as like I'd cubed with it a lot, and I'd gotten to the point where I was like, okay, this really fits my turning style. The only Oh, rats are cubes. I just wanted to say, you were in our top 10 for the giveaway. Um, we just announced who it was. Oh, I just cleared it off the screen. It's 3ELLOC was our winner, and I just wanted to say, like, everyone in this chat right now, I believe, was in our top 10. So, um, yeah, it was because I was just putting you on the list, and I was like, oh, some people have the funniest names. Rats are cubes. So just know, like I was just saying to everyone, there's always another week. Every week there's a new giveaway, and I will absolutely, if you guys are still active in the channel and whatnot, I will absolutely put you in the next week's giveaway as well. Like, it's not like you just have one chance and then you're done. Like, that's the nice thing, because especially I know you can't resubscribe, so like that's where just commenting and being active in the channel is all you really need to do once you're a subscriber. I mean, if you can get other people to subscribe, that's great, but that's not my goal. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure everyone's enjoying. How would you describe it? Um, so the the V5 is kind of like, it's very, like, actually it's a great, like, almost like right in the middle. If you were to like combine a YS3M ball core UV with like the WRM V9, like I feel like that's kind of right where you get that RS3M V5, because it's a little bit, you know, a little bit bigger. It's 55 and a half over 55, and I think even the 55s are truly like 54.8 or 54.7 millimeters. So it's like the V9s are on the smaller side for sure. Because even like the Guhong Pro, the 55, I know is like only 54 and a half, and like that's why the 54 feels so small, is because it's not 54, it's like 53 and a half. But anyways, yeah, I would say the V5 really very much feels like a baby between like the YS3 and the V9. It's kind of like right there in the middle, and I've tried, like, I don't personally own the RS3 Super, the 2022 version, but like I bought that cube for a friend because I just heard so many great things about, like, if you're a new cuber, and like that's one of the best value cubes for the value and whatnot. And then, you know, they came out with the RS3 V5, and now I would say that's probably one of the best cubes for the value. But yeah, as far as like, especially as RS3s go, RS3s are usually a little blockier, you know, and so it gives that, like, yeah, again, it's just a great combination of like that blockiness and the rigidity that you get from the YS3, but also like the fast and like, you know, great performance and whatnot that you get out of the V9. That would be my best way to explain it. Um, and it all depends too. Like if you're talking ball core UV, that's what I've been talking about, the V5 ball core UV. For like the standard or the dual adjustment, that one I love for a whole different reason. It's light. It feels like, I've made some comparisons. It almost reminds me of like a magnetic Maylong, um, but nicer essentially. But like when you look at them, like if you look at the pieces, the shape, everything, like they're very similar. Like when you look at the center caps, you look at the piece shape, you look at like a lot of the performance parts of it. And I mean, I'm sure once you take the pieces out, there's going to be some differences and whatnot. I know like the Maylongs are going to be about as basic as it gets, where like the RS3 is going to have, so, you know, more of like it's going to have a pattern cut into it. Like you can see, this is about as basic. There's literally no like lube distribution pattern. There's just like a single track. I mean, this is about as basic as like a piece design could get, essentially. And I believe this is a Maylong. Um, I just happen to have it because this is probably what I'm gonna do for my next giveaway. Not this cube by itself, but I want to do some mods. I've just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to mod, and I'm getting itchy to mod. So I'm gonna probably magnetize this because it's not magnetized. Because like I said, I love the Meilong. It's one cube that I will come back to over and over again to mod because I love the way it turns out. With light magnets, like that was the only mistake I made on the first one, is I would have liked to do light magnets instead of strong magnets. The plastic is just kind of thin, and the cube is so light that you really don't need heavy magnets on that. And if you look to, like, if you open up a RS3M V5 or like the Weilong V9, any of the new Moyu cubes, the magnets are so small, thin, and all of this, and that'd be awesome. So just like I said, and just so you know, like I said, I will re-enter people if you're around all week while we're doing all of our live streams and commenting and whatnot. I will absolutely enter you into the next one. So just know, you guys, if you didn't win this week, you just might not be the week. Maybe next week's the week instead. How many magnets? I mean, so the answer is yeah, you can. So you can add maglev. I was gonna say the answer is like even more than you think, because they're coming out with new ways to like do magnets. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but now there's like ones where the corner pieces and the edge pieces, like I'll take this piece back out, but like the footing between the corner piece and the edge piece has like they'll have magnets in here even. So like as these are coming to like run past each other, they actually get magnetized. I don't know if you've seen that thing. That's like the Hightown Wave Rider has that, I think, and there's a couple other ones actually. I've been looking and doing some research, and I will say, especially for being a budget cube, like that feels so nice the way that slides through there. But yeah, I mean, you can do mini magnets in these. You can do magnets in every piece. If you do magnets in every piece, I believe it was like 48. Then so you could do then you could do 12, like you said, for maglev, and then you could do corner to core, so you can put a ball core in there. And that's something I actually am doing. Just FYI, part of I'm waiting from a package from PyCube Shop, but in that package there is ball cores for the WRM series, for the RS3 series. So I'm essentially, like, I have the RS3M 2020, the UV version. I'm going to put a ball core in that. I'm going to essentially make the RS3M 2020 UV into like a top tier performance cube, which I know it's already great. It was a fantastic cube, but I'm just going to put a ball core in that. I'm going to put a ball core into my RS3M V5 standard that I have. I'm going to put a ball core into my standard WRM V9. Yeah, I'm really planning. I also got a magnetic core kit for my, it says it fits MGCs, my Aosu. I would assume it fits the VinCube as well, so, but I'm getting the core magnetized version of the VinCube, so I didn't get the magnet kit for that just because mine's going to come with it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of like adding core magnets and whatnot. So it's interesting that you asked this question, because I'm like I said, this is my next giveaway cube. I'm going to magnetize, possibly UV coat this. Think about getting. When you say two, are you talking about like sets of magnets? I feel you there. Yeah, I have some of those RS3 those like the magnet kits where you just drop them in there and they like suck right to the other magnet. You don't even need glue or anything. I have some of those. I just haven't added them in yet, because I got a bunch of magnet kits when I started doing mods, and I just haven't got to do all of them yet. Oh, 2 ball core kit. Got you. Okay. So are you I get mine from PyCube Shop. That's what I was talking about. Like, where did you where are you ordering your ball core kits from? Just out of curiosity. I'm always curious if there's a better deal out there or something. Yeah, I added maglev to like every single cube that I had I mean, I've been over this in my videos, but I firmly believe, like, I had the special edition V9, and it comes with springs, and it comes, like, with no edge repelling magnets and all that, and the performance was terrible. Like, I couldn't get it to corner cut. Like, if I did, it was so loose it wasn't like controllable, and if I tightened it, the performance went out the window. Like, corner cutting and whatnot stopped. So it's funny that you say that, because I literally just ordered because I've always wanted a WRM, the Waylong 2019, like the OG original, and they have the Cubers Home, the ball core version of it, and I ordered that from PieCube Shop as well. So I'm getting the 2019 Cubers Home ball core version, which is I'm excited for that one. Yeah, that's why I didn't know if you had found some other place to get them. That's why I was curious. But yeah, that's the only place I know to get them. You can get other like they have some core kits for like big cubes and stuff at SpeedCube Shop. They have some at Cubicle. It's very hit or miss on those. Like, they literally all carry like a different type of magnetic core kit. Like, I think Cubicle has like the Maru ones, and they might have a couple others. But like, yeah, the only place I've seen the actual like ball core like that you would get from MOU Cube is on the PieCube website. The only bummer about PieCube Shop is either you pay for fast shipping or you wait a long time for them to ship it. But I actually really like that store. Yeah, see, that's what I did. I got the cube that's already modded, but like, you're right. They didn't have the like Cubers Home kit separate exactly. You are correct, sir. And just for anyone else, I don't know how many people are even still in here or anything, but just letting everyone know what who the winner was. We sorry, I'm just pulling up the YouTube. But we have our winner for our giveaway. It's Mr. 3ELLOC. I was hoping he would pop up. So you did not win this week, but like I was saying to everyone else, especially if you're new, there's every week we do a new giveaway, and there's no like rule about like if you entered one week that you can't get entered the next week. So it's kind of a matter of time. I mean, I'm a smaller channel, and it's pretty easy to pick the top 10, because if I go through and I just pick the top 10 most prevalent people on the channel, and from there I do my here I have a randomized picker that does the giveaway for me. So you didn't win this week, but like I said, you have a very good chance of winning in the future, because most of the time too, the people, like, I actually try to do a mix of new, like, here's my list of my people. Like I said, I always go through all the comments. It's not like I just take it lightly. I literally go through all of the comments for at least the last week while we've been doing the giveaway, and sometimes even further back. And something Dreams brought up too, that's a good point, is we have our we're at 400 subscribers, just over 400 subscribers, and for our 500 subscribers giveaway, see, also I don't know where you're from, the Shawnee Pro, but right now we only ship within the US for the winners, because because I'm a small channel, and we don't really do like international or customs or any of that yet. But for the 500th subscriber giveaway, it's actually going to be a international giveaway worldwide. Anyone can win. So there's a bigger and better giveaway to look forward to in the future. And actually, it could happen. Like, this is what happened in the past. I did a 100 subscriber giveaway. I did a 200 subscriber giveaway, and what happened was it actually happened on almost the same day as my regular giveaway. So I ended up having to do like 2 giveaways. So if we get 100 subscribers in this week, we could be doing a dual giveaway, and at that point I might just stack them together and give someone a really nice cube, because the deal already is it's either going to be the whole idea is if it's for the 500 subscriber giveaway, I'm going to do a cube that comes out to around $50. So with shipping and whatnot, it's probably going to be more like a $40 cube with, like, you know, $15-20 shipping. I may, if I have to pay a little over that, it's okay. But that's the idea. Is I wanted to do like a $50 cube for 500 subscribers, since we usually do somewhat of a more budget cube. But yeah, it's something to look forward to. But yeah, I would say don't ever look at it as losing. Just think of it as not this week, because I used to participate in like Speedcube Review and his giveaways, and he got so many people that I always felt like there's no chance. But I will tell you guys, the same people tend to pop up week after week, just because I feel like I have very good subscribers on here. I have really good people that come and participate on the channel, and yeah, it's really, like I said, it's not hard to pick a top 10, because I usually just go through and see which people are you know, prevalent in the channel this week. But yeah, congratulations! I'll have to do a official post, and yeah, Dreams. I really was rooting for you. I was gonna be like, this is gonna be epic if he wins, like right when you're right here in the live stream. But like you said, that's a very good point. You know, the next one is probably going to be the one that you want to win. So, and then to anyone that's listening too, I brought this up earlier, but if you guys want to leave comments, whether anywhere, like I said, I read all the comments, so you can leave it anywhere on any post, or any video. But I would love to know, what would you guys like to see as the giveaway, or the prize for the 500 subscriber giveaway? Would you like a 5x5 for 500 subscribers? Would you like a nice 4x4, just, you know, a $50 4x4 or something like the Auschwang or something? Would you like and you guys are such nice people, I swear. I love the people I have in, like, that follow my channel. Such nice, like, even everyone always congratulates everyone else. It's like no one's like angry or bitter. I love how friendly everyone is with each other. And then again, those are the things I remember. I may not always remember that, you know, what state you're from, but I do remember, you know, people's attitude and stuff. So it's interesting you said that, because someone else asked about the tornado as well, and I put that up there as an option, and I had someone say, oh, well, the tornado's been out for a while, maybe you should do something that's a little newer. And so Tornado Pioneer was one of my first options. I was like, well, you know, you can get the nicest one for like $45 or something like that, and that'd be perfect. That would be just fine. I mean, I could even get the, you know, the flagship or something and UV code it myself, but I don't know if I want to mod that one, just because I want someone, if it's that nice of a cube, I want them to be able to like use it in competitions or whatever, or make that decision for themselves. Oh yeah, that's a very good question actually, and I never addressed that. Yeah, if you've won before for specialized giveaways like the 500 subscriber giveaway, you absolutely can still win. If you've already won before, because that's a good point. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, if I've already won, like, am I just done? And because then it would give you no reason to want to keep, you know, going for it. So no, you absolutely can still win, totally. There's no rules against that. Like I said, I just want people to be excited. There's a really cool one. Which 4x4 is that? Because I was even maybe gonna do like the magnetic core VIN cube. Like, I had a few different, you know, thoughts I was going over. Oh yeah, what was, just out of curiosity, what's the 4x4 you were thinking of? The GAN 14, I don't, it's like, it was like 70 something, but I feel it might have dropped in price. I honestly have not really looked. Oh, that's so funny because that's actually, I can buy that. The GTS 2M is still available. I had a feeling that's what you meant. That's literally why I asked. Let me look this up again because I just saw it. I was actually, I can't remember if it was PieCube Shop or Cubicle at this point. But I want to say, let's see here. Let's see on the Cubicle real quick. Yeah, because I was just talking about this with, hey, welcome. Okay, it is PieCube Shop. Okay, thank you. Because like I said, I just saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. So, and like I said, I order through them, so I don't mind. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe get something different that's, you know, kind of different. GTS2. Honestly, if I get one of those, I'm probably going to get one for myself. Also, I mean, because we were just talking, like Jacob Noakes and we were just talking about this cube because it's a great cube. How is this even possible? It's so like this is also why I love PieCube Shop. I mean, their prices are just ridiculous. So for the Aosu, it's $10. I mean, I know there's shipping and tax and all that, but you also have it's 50% off right now. The Moyu Aosu, and then the GTS2M is 33% off, and it's $9.99. So, man, you can get, like, again, use your 40% off. Use your 40% off coupon thing on here, and you're gonna end up only paying, you know, very low. I might just order that cube, even like I said, even just for myself. Dang. Yeah, man. Look, I wish I could get it to like show up here. Hold on. Maybe if I like zoom in. Look at Moyu Aosu GTS2M magnetic, $9.99. Am I tripping? I mean, it's on like some sale. It says 50% off. It said it was 20. Okay, let me look up the GAN 14 for you 1 second. And let me look a little closer at this too, make sure it's right. Like, so I don't know if I'm just been getting crazy. Whoa! So this and this is where their 40% off comes in. So like the GAN 14 on their website, let's see, $119, but that's because they're gonna give you that. It says 52% off too, so it's $240. Usually it says $250 right here, but yeah. So essentially, then you take 40% off, and 40% off of 120 is what, like $80 or so dollars. So that's still expensive, actually. That's not a very good deal. I don't know why that's so expensive. But yeah, welcome. You think that I was gonna say, yeah, in like 20 minutes it won't be April Fool's anymore. Let's see. Any other cubes you guys want me to look up? Like maybe I should start reselling cubes. I'm just kidding. Is yours? You said yours was U.S. though, right? It was not Australian or anything. Really? That I'm gonna have to look up. And welcome, Joseph. Just so you know, you were in our top 10 for our giveaway. We already announced the winner. I will say it again just because I'm gonna keep saying it, but at 3ELLOC is our winner. I put my top 10 into the random picker, and that's who they pick. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to, like, Joseph, I'm gonna have to look that up about the getting rid of 2x2. That's crazy. Or is that an April Fool's joke? Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Everyone that's curious, so a lot of people have asked for like email addresses and whatnot, and I like asked for other ways to reach out to me. So I actually just made a Cube Chemist email. So you can reach me if you ever need to reach me for any reason. If you ever want to reach out, send videos of solves or reconstructions or anything, ideas. You can go. You can go ahead and find me at thecubechemist@gmail.com. So if anyone needs to reach me, I just figured that's the easiest way, and it'll keep all the cubing content all in one place. That way it's not mixed in with all of my other stuff. And so we just announced our giveaway, but next week today is the start of a new week, especially when I push it to Monday like this. Pretty much Sunday is going to be our next giveaway, so this starts our next giveaway. This week what I'm going to do is I'm taking this Maylong and I'm going to magnetize it, and I'm also going to, depending on people's comments, I was thinking about possibly UV coating it. I had a lot of questions about UV coating over stickers and over like a stickered cube, and this would be an interesting one to go ahead and get a UV coated version of this. It'd be very interesting, especially because I just love, like I said, Maylongs remind me a lot of the RS3M V5 standard. If this just had magnets, I feel like they'd be so similar. Just they're light, they're just they're just so nice and light, and like, I don't know, I really like that. No, it wouldn't be comp legal, but I don't know if anyone's gonna take this to a comp anyways. This was more kind of for a funsy one. The winner was 3ELLOC. I had it up on my screen, but I closed the page to do the online thing. But yeah, our winner was at 3ELLOC. Again, most of the people, like I said, most of the people in this room were on my top 10 list, just so you know. Like, these are the people I noticed, are always around and participate, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. And just so you know, you guys, for anyone that's not in the U.S., this was only for this giveaway was only in the U.S. as it is anyways. But what I'm doing is for our 500 subscriber giveaway, we're just at 400, so we're gonna get there very soon. But for our 500 subscriber giveaway, I'm doing an international, worldwide giveaway, and yep, that's him. And we're also going to do a more expensive cube. So I'm going to do a cube that totals out more around $50, and I'm going to maybe even do like a 5x5 or 4x4, just something that's a little different but nice. I want to do something kind of special to celebrate that benchmark. And am I plenty loud for everyone there? I can see your chats. No, you're not banned. I can see you. I just was in the middle of saying something, so I didn't get to. No, you're here. Netherite King, I got you. Oh, I didn't see this one about your dad throwing the cube down the hallway. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's so lucky. I'm so happy for you. No, I wouldn't block you. Why would I block you? But yeah, this was just, I got this cube and I was like, this is something I feel like I could make really nice with a little bit of work. And I mean, this is where like really I'm gonna do a post, and I want to find your guys' feedback. Would you want me to, like, because a lot of people, some people even peel, because these are just stickers essentially. So what you could take these off if you really were, wanted a more standard cube. So that's where I'm going to ask, and I'm going to make a post about this, and you guys can comment. Would you want me to UV coat over these, or do you want me to leave them exposed so you can either remove them or leave them how you want? This feels so good for a little budget cube. Like, I haven't hardly even played with it yet, and it's just, I'm loving it. And I'm a sucker for a good light. That's why I love the RS3M V5 standard. It feels so light. It's like turning. It's just so easy, and again, the magnets are just so well balanced, and it just feels really nice. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it would be very different. I even thought about you, Joseph, because I know this one's harder to see because the colors are kind of obstructed, but I thought, like, I wondered if you could maybe, like, make the surface slightly different on each side, so when you're feeling it, you could, I specifically thought of you when I was thinking about this, because I'm always, you've got me wondering and thinking about, like, what cubes are good for, also for people that have, you know, like, any kind of impairment or, like, any kind of, you know. So can you hear me okay now on the cuber? I couldn't say 17 by 8 in the I don't know what that means. I couldn't say 17 by 8 in tens. Same Carter. I don't know what a lot of the I don't know what a lot of this means. So you like this one? Okay, cool. Okay, good. I know I noticed you said earlier you couldn't hear it, so I want to make sure I was getting through. Um, Oh, is this our friend? Did you think you were banned because this is the person that was trolling that one night? But anyways, like I said, I just really came on to announce the winner. I was just going through my list here and picking, you know, making the whole, you know, the whole randomized choosing thing happen, and I just figured I was sitting here at my computer, and I figured, well, why not do it on live stream? I mean, I can still make a post about it, but okay. The idea. Sorry, I just saw Joseph's comment. The idea I have for magleving the Maylongs involves irreversible mod. Oh, so you're gonna do some not destruction, but some what's the renovations to the cube? I'm assuming. Oh, that's okay, buddy. I was just putting two and two together when you said that. I want you to know that you're definitely not blocked. I kept my word. I wasn't gonna block you. As long as everyone in here is a positive person and is, you know, being polite to everyone else, I'm happy to have everyone here. You have center parent. Oh, he must have. Yeah, the winner is at 3ELLOC. But no, you can't see my paper because these are private. That's a good idea too, e-cubing. That's a really good idea. Let them kind of, yeah. It's so hard too, cause like, so if you think about it, if for a 500 subscriber giveaway, do you think like it's really hard because if you choose the person who's the 500th subscriber, they're going to be new to the channel, and it's going to be hard to reward someone that's been a long time follower. Um, that's my biggest quandary with the whole 500. So I don't know that it's going to necessarily be the person who is the 500th subscriber. I just think I'm going to end up doing a giveaway and have a randomized picker pick someone out of a top 10 that I choose, because I think if I just last time too I had the problem again where I told you guys if your subscriptions are on private, no one can tell that you've joined or subscribed to their channel. So like even if you've subscribed to my channel for like months now, if your subscriptions are on private, or if you're a kid who just have their account on the child setting, I won't be able to see it, and that makes it really hard because if you're the 500 subscriber and you don't pop up on my screen, I can't reward you. So that's why, like I said, I just am trying to avoid that whole thing together. So I think what I'm going to do is do the same style of giveaway we always do, but the winner, I think that's a great idea. We'll let them pick what cube they want and what mods they might want. That's a fantastic idea. We'll let them really customize their own cube. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to just give some random new person like the best prize possible. I want the people who support the channel constantly to get the best prize possible. Dreams, we're on the same page, buddy. Hey, and good. Have a great day at school tomorrow, buddy. Thank you for checking in. And just so you, like I said, you're always entered into the giveaway. Don't ever think that you're not. So. That's so weird. It's 11:22 in India? Because I was say because it's 11:53 here in the U.S. in Mountain Time. Yeah, so e-cubing I am. I'm gonna do it the same way I do all the giveaways because I think that's the fairest way. I think, like I said, I think just picking the person that happens to be the 500 subscriber, I don't think that's a really fair way to reward everyone for supporting the channel through all this time. I think that it's best to, like I said, go through it the same way I always do. Find the 10 most prevalent people. So are you 11:22 a.m.? Is it, since it's a 12-hour difference? Like, is it almost gonna be noon? I'm just curious. That really doesn't matter. I just I don't know. I'm a nerd. Time zones and all that stuff is for some reason makes things, I don't know, I find that interesting. For the mail, I was thinking, yes. So I swear you like read my mind. Okay, let me read this again. Glue a donut magnet around that stuff. That's actually very smart. Yeah, you either need one that can like go around that little like tiny center post, that little plastic piece, or you need something essentially that that will fit inside of it. One thing too that you could do, this is kind of basic, and I'm sure you probably even thought of this, but you could technically take the center caps off, take everything out, and like if you have a Dremel or something small, like just kind of and cut that hole, like that support post, like the little plastic part that comes up around the screw. Like, because in my standard, I have maglev in there, and there's no like thing holding it in place. There's no, because the compression cup is what would usually hold it in place, but they stay right above each other, and it works perfectly. So you could absolutely just cut those little like plastic donut things out also, and just use it with none of that. Yeah. Yeah, there'd be some other customization for sure. I that's just like off the top of my head. I was just thinking of it, but yeah, you definitely have to think that one through a little bit and make sure that you do it right. But let me take a look here. Like this is a Maylong right here. Let me look, and we can kind of think about this. Cause yeah, like there's that center, And this is where I really honestly, I know that it might be kind of expensive, but the Square One maglev kits, I'm telling you, they are the smallest little maglev ring magnets I've ever seen. And those are the only ones I've ever thought maybe could fit in here. And actually, I have one. I can't. I won't. I would have to find it. I can't do it right this second. But Joseph, I will. So something like that, netherite. Just so you know, like you don't need to let us know about your bodily functions. I'd really prefer if you just like. It's just one of those things. It's a bit immature. Like I'm sorry if you're feeling sick, but I don't really want to necessarily have that be our topic of conversation. Um, but yeah, hopefully you feel better. But that's the kind of stuff, like, just try to keep that to yourself if you can. Um, yeah, no, you're good. I'm just pointing it out. So, if I don't say anything, we can't ever learn or grow, or like, trust me, people tell me all the time what the things I do wrong, and I learn, and I'm growing every day, and I'm an old fogey at this point, so you're probably doing a lot better than I was. No, you're good, buddy. Like I said, you're totally fine. I was just pointing it out, like I said, so you know for next time. But you're all good. I appreciate you having you here, seriously. Um, and what makes Maylongs for multi-blind? What is it? Just because they're less expensive and you can afford to get a bunch of them, or is there a reason? Um, you're fine, buddy. It's really, you're okay. It was more of like a general, like, in general, maybe refrain from talking about that kind of stuff. I'm not offended that easily, just so you know. Um, you are very much all good, my friend. Um, but yeah, what makes Maylongs the choice? Like I said, is it just because they're affordable and you can get a bunch of them? Because that's totally understandable if it is, because having a bunch of cubes, like multi anything, is, especially trying to use, like, say, oh, I'm gonna use the 20 magnet V9 for my multi. I need 10 $50 or the super way long. I'm gonna need 10 of those. Um, cool. Yeah, that I feel the same way. I feel like magnetic, especially the magnetic ones, like that's why I want to add light magnets to this, because it already feels super nice. I mean, it's weird because it feels a little different, like, than what I'm used to, because it has those, like, stickers. Um, you were never banned, also. Like, I kicked you for that night, but there was no permanent ban. It was just protecting the integrity of the chat and everything. You're all good, my friend. Like I said, don't sweat it. But yeah, yeah, I agree so much. Like, I could see why, like, you'd want to solve on like a bunch of Maylongs. I feel like honestly that they took the RS3M V5. I feel like that's one of the reasons it's such a big, like, and pop, like, because their RS3M, like the Super RS3M 2020, that was like the best budget cube forever, right? And it was like $8.99, and now you have the RS3M V5, which is like kind of like the newer version of that, like the newer budget cube. Um, and like, I just feel like, I honestly almost feel like they took the design for the V5, the budget one, from the Maylong in a way. Like, if you look, like, I know I've done a whole post on this, but if you look at the center caps, if you were to compare them side by side, like the piece shape and design, it's like eerily similar. Again, I know the insides are a bit different. Like, these are a little more basic on the insides, like the tracks on the pieces and stuff. But yeah, I could see why these would be nice to solve on, especially like having multiple. So when in multi-blind, is it advantageous to have all the same cube because they don't feel different? And yeah, that makes sense. If you already have the Maylongs, it's like, it's hard. It's pretty expensive to switch over, but like I said, they're so similar that it, like, you have to wonder, is it even worth it? Like, This week there were no mods. It's literally still actually in the plastic in the box. Sometimes I have to open them to do mods, or if I have to give away one of my cubes or something. But this one is like literally straight from the company, from the factory. I was out of town for work and whatnot, so I didn't get to do mods this week. That's why I'm excited to do this one. Like I'm gonna do, like I said, magnets right away. And then if I hear from you guys that you want it, probably UV coating also. Maybe, and again, bringing up what you brought up earlier, like what other magnets can you do? Like, I might even just have to order those maglev kits, the square one maglev kits. I was just talking about it, and try and fit those in here, because I'm very curious if that would work. And if it didn't, I could still use them on another cube. It would actually be very interesting to use those on a regular cube, because they're a little bit smaller and lighter, so it would have less of that like really strong, like you know when you try and corner cut with maglev, it's like a little bit sharp and like you can hear how loud that is. Like where when you corner cut on a cube that has a little like springs and whatnot, it usually corner cuts a little more quiet and smooth. But I will say though, with that said, the spring cubes won't corner cut as far. Like I can put this over 45, like so, like here's the first line, here's 45, here's second line. Like it just goes the other way. Like if I go 45, it will corner cut like every single, there's like 50 degrees. That's over, like that's almost to 2 lines, and it still corner cuts. I probably will get off soon, just so you know. But if we are here, you're very welcome back, Joseph, and it's good to hear from you. And like I said, you have my email and you have my new email. So if you need to ever get a hold of me, please do. And I like I said, I'm lucky to have the people in my chats and whatnot that I do. You guys are good people. But yeah, so I think that might be it for now even. So like I said, we have our winner, 3ELLOC. Well, I'm going to send him a message and do an official post for him so he'll know that he won. Yeah, I mean, and so here's one last thing I want to put out there, you guys, is I don't know that he's a U.S. resident, so if he's not, I will be picking another winner. So like, people like Dreams, he was all bummed that he didn't win and whatnot, but the winner might still not be set in stone. This is something I've had to deal with quite a bit actually. This is why also I pick a top 10, is that way if the first person is not from the US and I can't ship to them, I'll go have the random picker pick another person on the list. So yeah, there's multiple reasons why I do that, but yeah, so just remember that like there's still a chance that you guys could win. There's nothing is guaranteed until I hear that lives in the US and everything's for sure. But I will, again, and if he doesn't respond, also if he doesn't respond within like a day or two, I will also pick someone else, because we got to keep this whole thing rolling. What do you mean, people? I'm a dinosaur? That's so racist. What? I don't even know what that means. But yeah, just remember, guys, like I said, if you didn't win, just keep your eyes peeled in your comments. So if they can't, if E3LOC can't claim this prize, then I will be picking another winner. And so just want to let you guys know, just keep your eyes peeled in your comments, whatnot, and hopefully, yo, what's up, Shinju? So I saw your comment, and it's so funny because I was just telling everyone like our 500 giveaway, a 500 subscriber giveaway is coming up, and that will be international. And I know you commented on that post, so yeah, I just wanted you guys to know, like I announced the winner. Our winner for our giveaway this week was 3ELLOC. And again, I'll find out if he's eligible to receive the prize. If not, I'll announce a new winner. But yeah, just so you know, you are Shinju though. I do notice you're always here, and you will definitely be in the running for the 500 subscriber giveaway. We were just talking about how we're gonna do it actually, and I'm not gonna pick like the person who is the 500th subscriber. That's not gonna be the winner. That's not really fair because they're gonna be a new person to the channel, and I want to reward people that have been kind of like around and really supporting over time. So I think I'm gonna do it like I always do, take the top 10 and let the random picker pick. But we were also gonna, so that will be an international giveaway. That's gonna be worldwide. Everyone, yeah, I saw your comment and I wanted you to know, like I notice you, and I know, like I said, I literally I go through all the comments. I know I say that, but I don't know if people know how real serious I am about that, but I go through. Like this is my like top 10 list. I went through and read all the comments. I picked 10 people that I felt like were really like happily supporting the channel and just nice people that, you know, wouldn't for whatever reason. But then I let the random picker do it. So like I said, I'll do the same thing for the big giveaway. But what we had an idea. Someone just proposed this. So this is another cool thing. A new development is I'm gonna let the winner choose what cube they want. So essentially, we're going to try and, you know, it's going to be like a $50 cap with shipping, essentially. So it's like going to be like a $30 or $40 cube. I don't mind if I have to pay a few extra dollars over 50 to get it shipped. But like, essentially, we're going to do a 3x3, 4x4, or 5x5, and we're going to have it be right around $40. And again, the winner will be able to pick what cube they want and what modifications, if any, they want me to do to it. So yeah, just so you know, like I've read your comment, and I wanted you to know that we are doing everything as planned, and you will definitely be in the running. I think you've been in every single live stream and everyone not like, so it wouldn't be right if I didn't include you. I don't think. Well, the 500 subscriber giveaway will be the first time you're eligible, because if you're in India, then this will be the first time that you would have been able to win, because I don't ship out of the country yet. So you never know. That's true too. It might even just be easier and cheaper just to go, if you know, if it's coming from China, like maybe I'll order it from PieCube Shop and just send it right to them. That's true. That's very true. E-cubing, you've had all kinds of good ideas tonight, buddy. Oh, don't say that. It's not even luck. It's a random Wheel of Fortune like type app. So don't worry, man. Like if you're a good supporter of the channel, you have just as good a chance of anyone. You'd be surprised how little luck has to do with so many things. Like I feel like so much of life is who you know and all that, and that's why I try to cultivate good relationships with people and stuff. And that's the same reason why Netherite. I'm not ever trying to correct you or anything. It's more of just like a little tip, just so that way, no matter where you are in life or what you're doing that day, like hopefully you have a better experience. Because whether it's about cubing or just life, I just want everyone to have the best they can. Well, you need rain boots and see, but the 500 subscriber one will be the first time you're eligible to win though, because again you couldn't win until it was an international giveaway. Or do you mean nine giveaways like other giveaways? Because I know you enter ours, but like I said, you just weren't eligible yet because I couldn't ship to you. I don't know what that is, but is that a good thing? Congratulations. Yeah, I don't know what 11th metal is or in cyber, but yeah, but if it's good, congratulations. Well, just so you know, like I know Oh, well, really, congratulations then. Awesome. But yeah, just so you know, like, I do notice you, Shinju, and I don't want you to think that you've been overlooked. Like I said, it's really hard. I've had so many, you know, winners from outside the U.S., and it breaks my heart when I have to tell them that I can't do it just because of shipping. So I'm actually very excited to do a giveaway where I can actually reward some of the people that have been around for a while, but haven't been able to win anything yet, because those people I feel like are really the truest, you know, people on the channel, because they know they can't win, and they still support every time. So that means a lot to me. I just hope you guys know that. Well, that's awesome. Well, keep up the good work, man. Alright, so again, I'm going to make an official post letting the winner know, and if he doesn't get back to me, like I say, within a day or two, or if for some reason he just says he's not in the country, I will instantly go and do another random pick, and from the same 10, so now it'll be out of 9 instead of 10, and you'll have an even better chance of winning. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that not that good. But yeah, just wanted you guys know that there is still a chance. And again, if he does collect the prize, then you just know that this next week, or the 500 giveaway is your bread and butter at that point. So, yeah, thank you guys for coming and checking in. I already been on an hour and 16 minutes, and I didn't mean to. Let's do a solve. I got everything finally set up. I got my color scheme right on my on CS Timer. I got everything just the way I wanted it. This is how I was supposed to have it last night when we were doing the live stream, but I accidentally hit a button and reset all the colors and everything, so it looked different. But see, now it's like I have the time goes in the corner. It's just nice. I like this whole setup. It takes a little extra work. Let's see. Oh, I might not be able to change it while I'm on live. Anyways, all right, let's do that. I'm gonna do this. Hey, congratulations, man. That's huge. I went to bed at like 5:30 or something, 6 in the morning here. So I didn't go sleep at night. I just slept, you know, in the early morning. That's why when everyone's like, "Aren't you tired?" And I'm like, I slept in the day before too. Um, but yeah, that's huge, man. That's such a great accomplishment, and feels so good when you get that, you know, you break that sub 30, you know, marker. So yeah, truly, congratulations, man. That is awesome. I'm super happy for you. B, T2, F prime, U2, R2, B, U2, U2. Alright. So something, I don't know if you guys, I know Shinju, you were here, but like for Netherite, what I've been working on in my solves, I have a few things, is no more than 2 rotations in the whole solve, which it's hard when I'm timing. Usually I do untimed slow solves just to make sure I'm doing it all right. Also working to insert my back pairs without rotations. Yeah, seriously, it's such a great, like when you hit that timer and you see the time, you know you're making progress and you know you're doing good. Like it's such a good feeling for so many reasons. I told you before, I was like, you don't ever have to even make up anything. I'm like, I'll congratulate you for every little thing that you do. I mean, everything that we do to improve ourselves is awesome. Like anything that, right? That's exactly my point with my video. I was like, even if you're not the fastest ever, if you are beating another time of yours, if you're, you know, growing, like beating your own personal best, it's gonna feel amazing. Like, and that's what keeps you cubing. Like, some people, like in my Bridging the Gap series, I was telling people just how to, you know, start learning in like manageable workloads. Yeah, I'm trying. Like, I'm trying giving it my best. I'm trying my best right now. I'm gonna see how much it sticks. But oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But but yeah, I'm just seeing what I can do here. If it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, like, you know. But that's my goal. Is I'm trying to do that, and I'm trying to do like I'm trying to have my whole cross planned. Um, Trying to have, like I said, no more than 2 rotations. Ooh, I have a. Oh man, I almost wish I wouldn't have seen that. I have this pair back here, and it's gonna make me want to preserve it. Okay. Oh my gosh. See, I already messed that up. Whoa, look at that though. I got a double X cross. Sorry, I stopped to show you guys, but that was exciting. I was like, oh, I actually executed it well, because now all I have is these two pairs. Ooh! And I almost thought I got a skip, because this was the side that was facing me at F-perm. But yeah, that was an interesting one. So that's another thing I'm working on is X crosses, and it's like the reason I said, oh, I almost wish I wouldn't have seen that, is because then now it's got me thinking about how to make an X cross. Well, it's like I said, I'm trying. It's not really about the time right now. It's about not rotating the cube as much, and it's about getting your pairs turned into the back. Like, instead of rotating this, so you put this in the front, the whole point is to be able to just do this, and then you have your pairs back here, and alright, Shinju, I will do this one just because you asked, and I really do enjoy actually racing with you. But I'm not gonna stay for too long. Here we go. Guys, what is... This was terrible. I don't know why it was so hard for me to see these pairs. Damn, that was terrible. Oh, I'm sure you won on that one. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I've literally just been, I actually just found a new house today because I'm moving. So I have not cubed at all because I came on here literally just to announce the thing, and because I just enjoy hanging with y'all. So I was like, oh, whatever, let's race, let's do it. All right. I didn't plan my cross very well, but I'm just gonna go. God, some of these pieces, I feel like they're freaking hiding. F perm again. Oh, 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 I'm like one move off from having my F perm, and I botched it. What'd you get? I'm very curious. Do I only use one? What do you mean, do I only use one CS timer session? What do you mean by that? Do I only use one CS timer session? I can't believe I messed up my F perm. But this is like proof though. You saw it. Like I've been getting this a freakish amount. Like getting the same PLL multiple times in a row. Like I seriously got, what was it, like I got it was a V perm for like a day. It was almost a day straight. I know it was on like 5x5, 7x7, 3x3, 4x4. I got a V perm on every single cube I used. It was just freakish. That's the only thing about this cube in general. It's funny because out of all the cubes I have, I'm cubing on the Guhong Pro because it's so smooth. To solve the T? What do you mean to solve the T? Like a T perm? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, are you talking about for OLL? Yeah, that's OLL. Yeah, essentially, it's like it's like it's like it's sledging is what you're doing. You're doing a sexy move to take the pair out, and you're putting it back in and sledging it in. It causes this, and then it causes the T. But like I was just I was just doing OLL practice like a few days ago, and that was the T. Was one of the ones I was working on. That one's really easy though. It's like God, what is it? Hey, what's up? Okay, let's look at. So I've been using Dan's cubing cheat sheet lately just for fun. I don't know. It's not doesn't I don't love all the algs in there, but let's see. We need one look OLL So if you guys don't use this, this is really nice. Like, it literally has 2x2 Ortega, 3x3 CFOP F2L, CFOP 4 LLL, CFOP 2 look OLL, CFOP 2 look PLL, CFOP standard OLL, CFOP PLL, RU CML MLL, CMLL CN RU LSE. I mean, like COLL in general, COLL CN. Then it has like 4x4 reduction, 5x5, 4x4 like patterns on cubes. I mean, it has like really like everything. Like I said, some of the algs are not my favorite. Like there's some like newer, better algs out there too. But for the most part, I've really enjoyed this website. It's helped a lot. It's very easy to read. Like the layout is very like, I don't know. It's very like soon, anti-soon, H, whatever. Like, all right, let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's a sexy move with a sledgehammer. Yeah. It's funny that you brought that up too, because when I was like literally doing that the other day, just because it feels fun. Like, it's just you can do it fast. Um, yeah, I've looked into Rue. It's not. I don't know. I've heard it's not the most um, like the most. I don't know. Not it is efficient. It's just not the most like user friendly, I guess. Like, I know you have to like build your 2x3 block on one side. Like I was actually just watching a video on it this morning. Yes, I was actually kind of waiting. Hopefully they would join the chat, but our winner was 3 ELLOC. Our randomized chooser. That's who they chose out of our top 10 list. So he's going to be getting the RS3M B5. And then for our new giveaway this week, we're doing a customization or a mod giveaway. So I'm going to be doing magnetization and probably UV coating, and we're going to even look into magleving, but as a Maylong, it's hard to maglev. But this 3x3 here is the Dian Guhong Pro, and this is just a Maylong. Yeah, Rue, like I said, I was just doing research into it just because I love to learn, but I haven't like got any serious at all. Okay, sorry. So, and because there's two different T also, like for the T alg. So like, so for this one, it's actually, it's like, so for the T, like, this is where like I hate, because you have to know like what sets up these cases so you can solve them visually. And like, so for this case though, like he says to do like hold it just like I'm holding it with this bar on the right, and you notice you have your two yellow blocks here. The other T would have your yellow here and then yellow headlights. But what he says to do for this is just sexy move, and then it's just like, this is literally, you're gonna do R prime F R F prime, which is a sledge. So it's literally doing exactly what you said. That's like exactly what he says to do for that. OLL is just a sexy move sledge. And then if you had the T, like I said, with the the headlights, that then you literally do the same thing as when you're like doing 2-look OLL and you turn your first layer over and then you do a sexy move and turn it back. Like that's literally like, I wish I could pull this case up for you so you could see it. But yeah, it's this one. He even has good names for them. Like this one's called shoelaces. This one's called suit up. So like people talk about all the time how they're not good at remembering the names of algs or the names of whatever this or that. This is a cool way to like kind of remember, give it a different name other than just the RB perm or the number 45 OLL or whatever. It's but yeah, there's that. But again, this is what I like about this, is just that there's, it's pretty user friendly. It doesn't it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Like, and it has them organized into like, so like if they have a square, if they have, you know, they have them all organized by like the closest, how close they are and whatnot. You use other method for what? This is the Guhong Pro. This is not my main by any means or anything. I just like the way it feels, so I was just playing with it. I came on just to announce the giveaway winner. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really necessarily agree with all of his algs on there, but like the ones that like I don't know, ever since like JPerm hasn't been around and whatnot, I've just been kind of searching for different alg websites. Like there's Cube Skills, there's SpeedCubeDB, there's I mean, it's just, there's a lot, and so I've been going through them, and I'm just saying, like, that's one where it has a lot of good information. It's not necessarily the best or most, like, updated, like, I'm sure that there's always new algs that people figure out, and there's also, you know, there's ZBLL and whatnot, so, like, you know, you might even just be getting into that. Yeah, I said this is the Dayang Guhong Pro. And I answered you when you asked, when you said which 3x3 is in your hands. I said this is the Guhong and this is the Meilong. Can you guys like not hear me or something? I love how you guys are like answering each other, but I answered both your questions. I'm sure they can too. It was announced over an hour ago when we started. The winner is 3ELLOC. This is his username. He's usually in here, so I was. Woo! Yeah, the Guhong is pretty like, I feel like it's easy to identify that logo, but also it's like it's extremely square and it has a specific sound to it also, but and I just wanted to make sure the audio is working because before I did some things too and I fixed all the audio. Hopefully it sounds better and whatnot than it used to. Also, I had I didn't realize, but I had two audio inputs going on, and that was leading to echoes and all kinds of different things. So, yeah, it's good that it's all fixed. But that's why I just wanted to make sure you guys could hear me. But yeah, for a crowd of cubers, like I was telling everyone, if you didn't win this week, don't be discouraged because the new giveaway's already started. We're doing a customization to this cube, and I'm going to be giving that away at the end of the week. And also, we're creeping up on our 500 subscriber giveaway, which that's going to be the first international or worldwide giveaway. So yeah, don't be discouraged if you didn't win this week because this next week is going to be great. Plus our big international giveaways coming, and if you win the 500 subscriber giveaway, I'm gonna let you choose what cube you want. I'm gonna let you choose if you want any mods done to it. I'm gonna let you choose everything. We're gonna have a price limit, but I'm gonna let you choose, and I will order it and pretty much just probably have it sent to your house if I don't need to mod it. If I do, then I will get it and mod it and send it to you. So yeah, so just know, you guys, if you didn't win this week, don't be discouraged. There's a lot of people that have been in here and been following for months, and they haven't won yet either. But again, they know that being a regular here is what gets you in that top 10 in the running to win. So yeah, just show up regularly, and you know, comment when you can and stuff. And I notice, I tell everyone this, I read all the comments. I read every single one. So yeah. What is that? Only international or also in USA? International means all nations. That means USA also. Like, internationally does not mean outside the US. It means, yeah. International includes all nations. You would know that. Are you a regular? Do you show up regularly? Do you show up regularly to positively influence the room and everything? That's it, is really like the people that come in here and are just trying to share their knowledge and help, you know, or they're here just to ask for help. I mean, there's no like real certain thing I'm looking for. It's just the people stick out, the ones that are here that are like that, you know, even just the people that congratulate the other winners. Like, that's such a huge deal. I'll have to go back to doing that. That's not hard to do. I can do that. But yeah, it's very easy to tell like the really like positive people in the stream and whatnot. But that can change. See, we just started off on a funky foot, but like I told you, there's no hard feelings or anything. So it's all, that's why, like I said, this is all about all of us just being on our own journeys of like self-discovery and improvement. That's how I look at it. I'm always trying to do better, be better than I was the day before. And so, hey, what's up? Welcome. There's another guy in the top 10. I wasn't planning on it. I didn't even do a post about it. I was gonna do the announcement for the winner, and I was at my computer here, and I felt like, oh, well, I'll just do it live. So yeah, it was 3ELLOC. That was our winner this week, and then we have a new giveaway starting this week, which we're gonna do another mod or customization. It was 3ELLOC was the winner. Here, I'll type it in the chat, so it's like I think it's like maybe Belloc or LOC, or I don't know, but yeah, he's someone I've noticed in the chats and whatnot regularly, in the live stream and everything. And again, I use a randomized picker, so I pick like the most prevalent top 10 or so, and then the computer just picks from there, because I'm not trying to let my bias or influence who wins. I really want it to be just someone deserving, and that's why I just choose, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for being, like I was just saying, I love how everyone's so positive and congratulates everyone else for winning and whatnot. And like I was just telling everyone, there's a new giveaway starts, the day one ends and then another one starts, so it's not like it's the end of the world. You still have a chance. And you still even have a chance to win this week. I have not talked to this person at all. They have not responded to my comments or anything. And if that goes on for too long, or if they're out of the country and I can't ship to them, I will be doing another winner. So just I always just say keep an eye on your comments, just in case I'm trying to get a hold of you. What did you used to do? Well, when I was smaller, I just pretty much would pick who I felt like was the most prevalent, or like most active person on the channel. But as soon as it started to grow, I just felt like my bias would influence the decision too much, and so I started doing a random chooser a long time ago. I just started recently showing you guys the actual random chooser, but But yeah, no, I've kind of always done it pretty randomly. Like I said, I choose that. I just figure it's the best of both worlds. If I go through and pick the top 10 people from the comments that I feel like were really, really, a positive force in the community this week, and then from there the computer can just do the rest. Yeah, like I said, when I first started, like really like 4 months ago or so, like I'd probably choose myself, but like I said, I felt like my personal bias just was a little too, um, just too influential or whatever. Like I don't want my man. I learned some. So anyone that is sorry, I'm adjusting some stuff on the screen here. Um, hey, have a good night, buddy. Sleep well and have a good day at school. Like I said, there's no hard feelings at all. Trust me, you're in the running for it just like anyone else. I hope you know that. I'd love to have you here, bud. So the I guess Netherite King asked this question, but I'll still answer it. I've answered this before. I just think maybe people missed it. So the cube budget for the 500 subscriber giveaway, the idea is, going with the theme of fives. So I was thinking about doing a 5x5 at first, but I know not as many people, not everyone does 5x5. So what I was thinking of maybe doing, like a 50, like again, like a total of $50, to celebrate the 500 subscriber giveaway. So essentially, they would have like a $40 budget for the cube, and then that way it'll give me $10 to spend on shipping, and I'll still probably end up spending more than that. There's no way, like if someone's in China, it's gonna cost more than $10 to ship it there. But this is one where I'm happy to do it for all the people that are here and supporting me and whatnot. That's the least I could do, I feel like. I love that name, Bacon BLT. Alright, everyone. Well, is there anyone that has any questions? I'm going to probably run so I can make the official giveaway post so the winner knows he won. Because like I said, if he for some reason can't collect his prize, you guys all know that I'm going to pick another winner. So like I said, keep an eye on your comments for the next day or so, because if if they're out of the country, or if they can't for some reason, send me their address or whatever, then I will absolutely pick another winner. I really want this to go to someone that's going to appreciate it and value it and whatnot. So yeah, just like I said, keep your eyes out. Right, dude, you're making me hungry. Stop. I'm just kidding. Oh man. So, God, it's so funny how many people have recommended the Tornado V3, because that was in when I did the post on what cube should we do, and I asked you guys. I had a lot of people say that oh, the V3 is it's getting old now, and I think there's probably a newer, better cube. And so if you guys feel that the Tornado is what you guys want, I will absolutely do that. Just wanted you to know that I had some people that were like, oh well, it's like a year old now, maybe we should do like a new V9 or something like that. So keep leaving me in the comments what your guys' opinions are, because I'm still, we haven't got there yet, so we still have time to decide what we're gonna do. And again, I'm gonna let the winner choose most likely. So, but I'm just trying to get an idea of what we're gonna do. Well, I mean that's irrelevant. I mean, if they want the flagship, they can get the flagship. I mean, that's not the point. The point is like that was not anything. What they were not talking about, like, oh, the Pioneer or this. They were just saying the V3 has been around too long, and they wanted something newer. And the Pioneer is the one with maglev. So that comment doesn't make any sense. Just FYI, it says the Maglev V3, and I think most people want the Pioneer. The Pioneer is the one with Maglev. The flagship is the one with not. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna. I would do the Wave Rider. I just don't know if anyone's really gonna go for that. As this is supposed to be like the big giveaway cube for the year or whatever, and I don't think that the Wave Rider is gonna be the one. But yeah, if you meant spring or something different, let me know, because I just was confused by your comment, because like I said, it said Maglev V3, and I think most people want the Pioneer, but the Pioneer is the Maglev one. Oh, and again, if you like I said, I did a whole post on this. There's a whole post that asks everyone's opinion. If you go to the community section on my page and look at the posts, there's a post that asks specifically what cube would you like to see, and there's a bunch of different options and whatnot, and you can even write your own options. No, the Maglev and Pioneer are the same thing. There is the standard, which has no ball core or no magnetic core. There's the flagship that has spring and ball core or magnetic core, and then there's the Pioneer, which just has Maglev and magnetic core. I have them all, so I can tell you from experience. But yeah, that's why trust me, I wasn't going cheap. I put literally the most expensive Pioneer, or the most expensive V3 out there. That's why I was like, what do you mean? That's like the... Yeah, well, we're not having a discussion about which one's better. That's irrelevant. Whoever wins, they're gonna get to choose what they want. But yes, a lot of people say that they like the flagship better. It comes down to springs or Maglev. I personally like Maglev better. So, I mean, it's not even a thing of opinion. I mean, I've done so many performance tests on Maglev versus springs, and springs they compress and they don't have the same bounce back as magnets do. So like, where I might have like a spring cube, and like I said, I was talking about this before, I might go to corner cut, like it just won't corner cut because it doesn't have as much, like you have a lot of like stretch, like this has a lot of, like, which is what you need to corner cut, because this whole like layer has to lift for you to corner cut. Oh, why didn't you comment? Man, you want to win that one, you better you should comment on it. You see, and that's, you brought up a good one. Like I really don't like spring noise. I told you I have OCD though, so like I those little things like that really bug me. Again, Bacon BLT, I own them already. I appreciate your input, but listen, when I'm saying, like, I own them, so I understand the difference. And again, it's up to the winner. It's not even up to me. The winner is going to choose what cube they get. And if they want a Pioneer, they're gonna get a Pioneer. If they want a flagship, they're gonna get a Pioneer. No, I'm just kidding. And then they'll get a flagship. But yeah, it's not a question of what's better. It's a question of what do they want. Because like I said, I'm not asking, do you want the flagship or the Pioneer? Like at this point, I'm just asking, what cube do you want? I have like 10 cubes on the list. This is why like Bacon BLT, I can tell you haven't like been a part of the channel much, because like I said, in the post it gives you a whole list to choose from, and it's not like a debate about what's better between the two. It's just like, it's just getting down to a maybe even a top 3 cubes to choose from, and then from there, again, people can choose whatever version of that cube they want. If they want the cheaper version, I don't care, I'll spend less money. Like, I'm not gonna you know, be like, no, you have to get the more expensive one even if you don't want it. No, well, so 17. So again, maybe you didn't hear me, but like, so for normal giveaways, it's the US, and actually you could do that. if you're willing to pay for shipping, I absolutely would choose you. So I never even thought of that before. So maybe I'll put that in the next one. But just so you know, so for future giveaways, I will make that a rule. If you're willing to pay for shipping, I will absolutely ship to you. But for the 500 subscriber giveaway, I'm doing an international worldwide giveaway. I'm going to ship to anywhere in the world. For the 500 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and let that person pick. It's going to be someone, it's not going to be the person who clicks on the 500 subscriber. Once we hit 500, I'm going to do a giveaway like we always do. I'm going to pick a top 10, let a randomized thing pick it, and someone that's been a long time and really devoted member of the channel, that's who's going to win. And like I said, I'm going to let them go on and just literally choose their cube off the Cubicle or PieCube, wherever they want to order it from. I'm going to let them pick it out, and they just tell me what they want, and I'm going to get it. And again, if they want me to mod it, I will mod it for them, but if not, I'll just ship it out to them. So that's, and just remember, so the V9 Special Edition, it's discontinued. They don't sell it at the Cubicle anymore. They don't sell it at SpeedCube Shop. There's literally only one place left in the world to get it from, that I know of, which is or maybe Amazon too, but PieCube Shop is the only place that has them left. So that's one of those things where, like, if you need, or like that's what you're wanting, let me know in the comments now, because again, like that's something I'd have to order, early on, because again, those are a limited edition. That's why I main it, is because that cube's not going to be around. Like, not only is it just the sweet spot for me with the WRMV9. I'm in the middle of a live stream. I'll call you back. I'm in the middle of a live stream. I'll call you back. Oh, so the post. Let me find it for you here. So if you go to View Channel, like I said, go to Community, and just scroll through, and it says right here, it says what higher end cube should we give away for the 500 subscriber giveaway? Also, feel free to comment with more ideas. So we have the WRM V9 Ball Core UV. We have the Tornado V3. See, I even put flagship mag core, because I know people want the flagship. But again, that's up to them. If they want the Pioneer, then they can have the Pioneer. RS3M V5 Ball Core UV, GAN 11M Pro, Diane Guhong Pro, any size. Yeah, I mean, there's not like a I'm not really trying to go cheap or anything. I'm trying to go nice for you guys. I want to get a nice cube and make sure everyone's happy. But yeah, I want to get something that you guys are all going to like. So the post, like I said, just in my community section, if you go to the actual page, it's just under community. That's all like the posts instead of like videos and all that. It's like actual, what they call posts. But yeah, again, I see all the comments, so you can leave the comments anywhere. If you want to. Nice. And the Tornado, I'm looking right now, that I haven't checked it in a few days, the Tornado V3 is the #1 choice on here. So that will be the choice as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, I kind of think that, I think it was eCubing had this idea earlier to let the winner choose. So I think, I think we're going to do this so we know, like, essentially my plan is to do the Tornado V3. If they're okay with that, that's great. If they really have some other some preference, then obviously I'm going to make that concession for them, because I want to make sure that people get what they want. But yeah, it looks like the V3 is what you guys prefer, and I don't disagree. Trust me, like that's why I put it on there. It's the #1 one on the list, or #2 on the list. And again, it's not like it's cheap. That's a more expensive cube, especially for being over a year old now. Like, for the high end one, it's like $45 or something like that. So. But yeah, so yeah, I'm super down for the V3. I love it. Like I said, I got a few comments that people were like, nah, I don't know, I don't think I want that cube. But I'm not gonna listen to just one person, obviously. Um, I saw your UV coated square one. That could be if you win. Like, see that's the thing is if you win, I will get you a square one and UV coat it like literally whatever you want. That's the whole thing. It's like whatever your wildest desire. Like I'll as far as cubing goes, I will make that happen. Um, and thank you. I just saw your comment and your subscription and everything. Thank you. Um, Yeah, so like again, it really just depends on who wins, I guess, because like I might just order a GTS2 just for myself, and if someone wants that, because again, it depends if they do 4x4 or not. It's a 4x4. The GTS2M is the most used 4x4 before the Aosu. Um, it's considered a very good cube. It's kind of hard to find. There's again Pi Cube Shop's like the only place that sells it. Um, just like the special edition. And so it makes sense if you think about it why Pi Cube Shop is the only place that has the special edition V9 is because they made it. They're the ones that said, hey, we want to make a special edition cube. If you reach out to Moyu or whoever and you want to have a big enough order, it sounds like they will make whatever you want. Yeah, it's older, but I've heard it's amazing. I've used it. Not just heard, but I've heard great, amazing things about it. Same with like the Volk 5. Like that's one that no matter what, it's always gonna be amazing. Like it's better once it gets broken in and whatnot, but it's just always gonna be amazing to me. Ooh, I need the space heater. I can feel my hands. They're like, they feel so unresponsive. My hands are like, I feel so locky. Like when you're. Well, one of the reasons the GTS3 had ridges. That's one of the reasons people like it too. Like Tommy Cherry, that's like his blind cube. Yeah, there's a reason for that. No worries, I'm about to sign off anyways. This was literally just I was supposed to just announce the winner and go, and I just got caught talking and stuff. But hey, you have a good night. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming in too. And like I said, I really appreciate your opinions and stuff. I love that's a great idea, letting the winner choose their own cube and everything. So again, appreciate you and have a great night. Yeah, Shinju, you want to do one more race? Like I said, I'm probably gonna sign off here, but I'm always down for uno más. 2D2. Ooh, I got an R2D2. I just always, if anyone that's a Star Wars fan knows what I mean. I love that when you get R2D2. BF2. God, my hands feel terrible. No excuses though. Man, I got the lefty, the JA perm, which I hate because I do it the left-handed way, and I'm still learning how to like get better at being ambidextrous. But that was such a slow PLL. I was like, I felt like it literally felt like it was in slow motion. Good job, man. I'm sure you beat me, but hey, we got a little bit closer this time. Like I said, that's the whole point. Like I said, of for me of cubing is like I just want to keep improving on myself. Like I said, if I sit there and grind it out, like I pretty much will start getting like my whole sheet over here will start to be like somewhere between 20 and 30. That's like you know, right in the 20s is where I'm like my sweet spot when I get kind of dialed in. My hands not so freaking cold, man. This new room that I'm doing. Well, thank you. I believe in myself for sure. But yeah, this new room I'm doing all this in, like this is just it's an extra like add-on room to our house since like it's definitely cold. I have to remember to like preheat this room because like after just sitting in here, it's been 2 hours now. Like my hands are like ice. But thank you for racing, man. We'll do it again next time, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and go just to get some rest after the long night. I know everyone was like, "Man, you're probably tired and all this," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll go until I crash, and then I'll take a day or two off and rest." Like I wasn't even planning on being on here for 2 hours. It just happens. I swear, it's so easy for time to fly on here. It's just fun too. I love talking cubing. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I will see you guys very soon. So again, the new giveaway will begin. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna make a post announcing the giveaway winner, and then I'll also announce the new giveaway. And when I do that, in those comments, if you guys can just leave me your opinion on whether you'd like to see this thing UV coded or not, that's really the big question. I don't think I can do maglev because of the Maylong, or I just need to like, you know, do like a real mod where I'm like gonna cut down some of the center stocks and whatnot. But yeah, let me know once I post that. Just let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from that mod. Yeah, it was great racing with you too, man. Seriously, it's a pleasure. And you guys have a beautiful night, and I will see you all soon. Yellow and goodbye.